All right, so my Black Friday deal has finally showed up, paid by check, so I can get full advantage of that. So it has finally arrived. What do you say we go ahead and just wrap it up for the year? And I'll show you what I got, and I'll show you what I've bought throughout the whole year. How about that? So if that interests you, stay tuned. All right, so I didn't realize I bought this much this year. Did not realize at all. And I took a lot of the year off, and this is not me bragging, this is just me telling the truth. This is I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the fact that the price is dumped, and I was able to get a lot more than normal because of the price dumps, but neither here nor there. This is what I got. So you guys have seen the recent stuff. I did pick up some of these John Wick bars, right? And I did put them in capsules. You don't have to do this. It is just bullion, but I thought it was pretty cool to put these in capsules. So I did. I don't want to buy any more of them. And I did get those from Apmex. Let's see. I also just got in my Black Friday deal, like I said in the intro. And it was from Apmex. I was one of the lucky few, I guess. A lot of complaints about that, but here it is. It is the maple. I wanted to go with the maple. I thought that the spot price of gold was too low. And turns out I was right. So buying the coin for the same price as the bar was a no-brainer in my opinion. You know, you get the bar, it doesn't resell as good, right, as the coin does. So I went ahead and I grabbed the 1 ounce coin versus the bar, and it turns out that was a smart move. And let me show you what I paid for this, because I stole it for a little bit more. So I don't have a capsule for this, so I'm just gonna put this right here on that. Okay, so let me show you what I paid for it. And are you ready for this? So I did pay for it on let's see, ship date is December 5th. So let's see, there it is right there, December 5th, right, 2022, Canada 1 ounce gold maple. And there is the price. Check it out, $16.60. That was not the spot price of gold. The spot price of gold was $17.60 on that day. And I got it for spot. And I actually added on $100 in rewards points with the bullion card. So if you're not taking advantage of that, I highly suggest you do so. I will leave a link down in the description. It is an affiliate link. Use it, don't use it, totally up to you. All right. So since I'd started with that gold, I'm going to hold off on the rest of the gold. Okay. So stay right here. I'm going to do the silver. Because there's, it's kind of like a push, with silver, but I'll explain. Sorry. So if you've been with me all year, then you already know. All right. So let me go ahead and move this out the way. All right. So I did, one of my favorite pieces I got in this year was this 10 ounce coin right here. Stupid premium. Don't do this. This was a bougie purchase. This is something that I just wanted, the collector in me. All right. So that was a 10 ouncer right there. This one right here is another bougie purchase. Okay. Big 5 ounce coin, collectible thing. You don't have to do this type of stuff. This is just me, guys. I like mixing and matching and doing my own thing. So I also bought a 1 tube of maples. Let's see. I also got, how many is in here? I don't know. All right, so almost a tube of 22s. I gotta somehow finish that off. So I'll get there eventually, I guess. So got those in. I did buy 1 Britannia, and that's because of it was a 2023. It's a Type 1. I'm like, well, this is the last one with a queen. If it does something, it does something. But this is the one that I wanted. The 2023 Gold Britannia. Could I have maybe put this in next year's? Yeah, but I bought it this year, so it's going in this year's pile. So this is what I got this year. I like the Britannias. I like them better than the maples. It's just me. So that's just my jam. I like to buy things a certain way. I also did pick up 6 more of these Royal Canadian Mint bars. These things, it's my favorite silver bars out there, guys. It really is. I don't know if I can zoom out some more. Yeah, okay, so there we go. So 6 more of these, so that's 60 more ounces. And the thing about that is, let me do that. Yeah, I have a naked hand in there. Yeah. All right, so so the thing about that is there's just a caveat with my silver, and like I said, I'm gonna get there. Just let me show you the rest of it. Oh, I forgot that one too. All right, so I also got in a couple of these Tudor beasts. Strictly collector, but is a bullion price. That's why I only got 2 of them. I'm not real keen on the silver from the Royal Mint. It tends to milk spot really bad, so I don't go all in on that silver. Just my way of thinking. All right, so I also got in 20 of these, and these might milk spot as well. Don't know. Typically anything from Perth Mint, if it comes in a capsule, it doesn't milk spot. If it doesn't, it tends to milk spot. So it looks like a little bit of milk on there already. All right, so there you go. There's your answer. So these are the Perth Mint Dragon Bars. I like them. I bought a tube of them simply because, well, I just like the design. The price was good, so I jumped on it. So 20 of them in there. Comes in a tube like that. I don't have to buy capsules, so it's a win-win. No big deal, right? All right, so I did get in some more Silver Eagles. And you guys know, if you watched that video, I sold all of them. I sold over 400 of them. And I did pretty well on them. And the reason why I sold them was, well, if you paid attention to that video, well, I sold them for some land. So with that being said, I did get in some more. I started buying some more. And I know you're saying, oh, I can't believe you're buying Silver Eagles for double the cost. And yeah, sure. You're 100% right. But if I'm going to buy something that I want, and so I did pick up a few more. So if I'm going to buy something I want, I'm going to buy it. I don't care what the price is if there's a way to get around it, right? So I use my rewards on these as well. And I'm going to continue to do so because if I ain't got to pay for them, then I ain't, it ain't no big deal, right? If I'm already using my credit card to buy other stuff, right? Why not use my rewards to go ahead and stack the creme de la creme, right? The best silver in my country is the Silver Eagles. I just don't want to pay that price. So if I can get these suckers for free, or if you want to do it your way and get more silver for you, then so be it. But that's the way I'm working it. So I'm probably going to keep using my rewards and stacking some Eagles on the dirt cheap. How about that? Does that make sense? If I can put away 20 or 30 a year by using reward points, I'm gonna do it. So, all right. So, running along. So I still got a little bit more to go. I did pick up some more Eagles as well. I sourced these locally and I got them for about $30 a pop. And these right here, I got a little bit cheaper because they're ratty, right? So I'm not really too concerned about that. I can fix those. And all right, so let's get to the gold. All right, so I did grab one gold eagle, one gold American eagle. Why? Because it's a gold eagle. And you can't lose with gold eagles, in my opinion. So I did pick up a couple quarter-ounce gold eagles, right? All right, and check this out. I did pick up, and I haven't shown these much lately. They're not all 2022s, but I went back and checked my videos. So here it is. So here is my, let's see if I can do that. There we go. So now you can see most of the dates. All right, so the only outlier is that 2021. So finished off my tube of gold buffaloes this year. Happy to have done that. Been working on that for a couple years now. So I didn't think I'd get it done this quick, but I ended up getting it done, and I'm happy about it. To be quite honest with you, I don't miss buying these so much. They're fun once you get a couple of them, but then you understand what you're working with. So happy to get that over with. So, and I also went outside the box. I did stack a couple of Perth Mint items, and and one of them being this dragon and the other one being this 2-ounce tiger. So the 2-ounce tiger is something that spot price of gold was extremely low when I bought it. And I said, it's kind of like a cross between a collector coin and a bullion coin. So the price was right. It was actually cheaper to buy the 2-ounce versus the 1-ounce. So I jumped on it and I took full advantage of it. And now it's definitely a lot higher than when I bought it. So that's the main thing. So I really kicked it into overdrive at the end of the year. As you guys know, I probably didn't make videos for like 6 months, because it just didn't feel right. It just felt like we were catching falling knives there. So it looks like we bottomed out, although it also looks like gold is struggling to get over that $1,800 hump. Silver right now it really needs to kind of slow down a little bit, right? It's going up a little too fast, a little too quick, but that's what it tends to do when it goes on a run. So usually the harder it goes up, the harder it falls. So I would stay glued to the TV or to the whatever news you follow next week. And we'll get more news coming, and we'll talk about that next week when it comes out. But until then, guys, thanks for watching, and keep grinding on your stack, man.